The walls of Jerusalem were rising stone by stone. From the outside, everything looked like progress. But inside the city, something was deeply wrong. In Nehemiah chapter 5, the people cried out, not against enemies, but against their own brothers. Poor families were being crushed under heavy debt. Fathers were mortgaging their fields just to buy food. Mothers were watching their children sold into slavery to pay what they owed. And the ones doing the exploiting were not foreigners. They were wealthy Jews. The very people who should have protected them were taking advantage of them. When Nehemiah heard their cries, the Bible says he was very angry, but he didn't react rashly. He stopped. He thought. Then he acted with courage and righteousness. Nehemiah confronted the leaders and nobles face to face. He said, "You are exacting usury from your own brothers." In other words, how can we rebuild God's city while destroying God's people? He reminded them that God had rescued Israel from slavery. So how could they now enslave one another? The leaders were silent. They had no defense. Then Nehemiah did something radical. He demanded that the debts be canceled, lands returned, interest repaid, families restored. And in front of the priests, he made them swear an oath before God to do what was right. But Nehemiah didn't just preach justice, he lived it. As governor, he refused the food allowance he was entitled to. He didn't burden the people. Instead, he fed others at his own table. He worked on the wall alongside the workers. His leadership was not about profit, power, or position. It was about people. Nehemiah teaches us something powerful. You cannot claim to build God's kingdom while ignoring injustice. True leadership defends the vulnerable, confronts sin, even when it's uncomfortable, and leads by example. God's work is never just about structures. It's about hearts, integrity, and how we treat one another. And Nehemiah shows us that rebuilding begins when justice is restored. If this message encouraged you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Bible stories that speak truth to our everyday lives.